It's again super hot outside and I get to sit down for a video. I said, I am not changing my clothes for this video. Okay, so I had to go in my guest closet the other day and I happened to find a stash of old clothes that I remember keeping, but I didn't want to wear because they were out of style. So there's like a pair of skinny jeans in there. There's one of those tops that has the like crisscrossy straps on them. And there was my fuzzy vest. And so it inspired me to make this video because I looked at that fuzzy furry vest and I said, dang, I would love if that came into style, back into style one day and I could wear that because I loved it. So that's what we're doing today. We are going through a couple past trends, and I'm talking very past trends, like more than 5 years ago trends. Trends that I miss that I would like to make a comeback eventually. So first of all is we're gonna start out with this fuzzy vest. So this fuzzy vest I kind of got, I think on like the tail end of when they were in style. I think it was like, I got it for Christmas one year, maybe 2016. I love this vest so much. It was so comfy, it was so warm, and it had these little pockets, which arguably did make my hips look like really wide and bulky, but who cares? I think this vest is really cute. It's really cozy and really warm, and I feel like it could make a comeback. Out of all of them, I feel like this one has the most potential to come back. Maybe it's in its own way. I feel like it's already starting to come back with those Penny Lane coats that everyone is obsessed with. So I feel like I can see this one coming back, and I would love to dig this out of my closet. All right, the next one I have on here, cuffed skinny jeans. Guys, I had to do it. I was obsessed with this. Here's the thing. So I am 5'9", but all my height is in my torso. So when I was in college, I didn't really understand the concept of who needs talls in like pants and who is fine just wearing regular me, especially in skinny jeans. So I'd be like, I'd go to the store, I don't know why I was thinking, my frontal lobe was clearly not developed all the way yet, it wasn't. And I saw tall and I was like, oh, I'm taller than the average girl. These clothes are for me. And I would buy them, I'd be like, these are long, these are way too long. Like what is happening? Wow, maybe I should have just had the regulars. But anyway, so I kind of did it out of necessity, but also it was a style at the time. And I still think it's really cute. I like a little bit of detail in the bottom of like the ankle, especially with these shoes. These shoes are also super like mid 2010s. I love these shoes. I think they were actually Keds and they had like a flower pattern on them. Actually, I think this whole outfit is from Urban Outfitters. Legitimately. This top I know is from Urban Outfitters too. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is these jeans and the cuff. I think it's so cute. And I feel like these are already kind of coming back, or the cuff is already kind of coming back with people. We're seeing it with like wide leg or like baggy jeans and people cuffing it like a really big cuff. So it's not quite the same. And this is obviously very 2010. So maybe I got my resurgence with the wide leg and I just need to embrace it. I don't think it gives off the same vibe, and I don't like wide leg jeans on me. So I probably won't be participating in that, but I really think this is cute. It was such a look of the time. I just kind of miss wearing it. I feel like it just adds a little bit of detail to the bottom of your outfit. This is one of the only pictures I have, and I know that I look not super happy. I hate that this is the one, this isn't a picture with my friends. We were in Nashville for spring break because that's what you did in 2015. It's what you do now. And we gave, whoever was taking the picture, we gave like all the people's phones to, and of course this is the one that stuck for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I'm kind of bitter about it. Everyone else looks really cute and I have this face. Also in this photo, speaking of, I'm wearing a deep side part. And I think middle part does look good on me now that I'm used to it and I've become more of like a curtain bang person. But I still think the side part is cute too. I don't know, there's something about having a little asymmetry on the top of your head that makes it a little more visually interesting, and I feel like it makes you look like you have more hair because like you can see more of it in one solid piece, I guess. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I should just bring it back. Should I bring it back right now? I don't know, I still think that it looks good. And I still think it looks good on a lot of people. Girlies, let's move on to hair for a second. The chokehold that the poof, the millennial poof had over me was indescribable. And not like a Snooki hair poof, although I was a big, and still am, a Jersey Shore stan. That's actually my comfort show, which is crazy considering most of it is very violent and or toxic, bad decision making. But you know what? That's why we love it, right? Do I watch Family Vacation? No. But do I watch the original over and over and over again? Yes. Now, anyway, back to the poof. Sorry. This one is from college, but I also have one from high school that I'll put up here. And I was so obsessed with this. And I really do think, especially in the high school picture, it just adds, it's such an easy hairstyle, and it adds just a little bit of like put togetherness. Like you put a little bit of effort into your hair instead of just wearing it down. Even if you style it, I feel like it was such an easy way to be like, no, I actually care about my hair, even if it doesn't look great this day, which it didn't on this day. I kind of miss the trend in like the 2010s, like early YouTube, like the Bethany Moda. I watched Megan Loves Makeup all the time, and they would always have like cute hairstyles for school, and it was like the poof, it was like a messy bun, it was like the little braids, or like the braid across the hair. I did that a couple times, loved it. And they would all use just like 1 or 2 bobby pins. You could do them in like a couple minutes. So I just really miss that trend of just like doing cute, easy hairstyles. I feel like nowadays, I know that the slick back bun is a thing. It takes longer. I have weird sensory things around having stuff in my hair, so I really cannot participate in this trend at all. And also, don't tell a girl with huge ears like I do to wear a slick back bun. I can't do it. I look literally ridiculous in it, and you will not convince me that I don't. I don't care. I won't even show you my ears. It's an insecurity of mine. Maybe one day you'll see them, but slick back bun is not the same because it's way more effort than literally just taking 2 bobby pins, putting them in your mouth, doing this, you know, kind of messing with it, and then doing that, put it in there. I think it's like, it adds such a kind of new vertical to the look, to your hair. It makes your face look longer. It makes your hair look longer. I don't know, it's just such an interesting addition to the top of your head without being like too much. So I was a big proponent of it now. I still think it looks cute. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it. It was a product of its time. But I feel like we need to bring back easy hairstyles. Okay, the next one is, this one is more of a style, like an aesthetic rather than a piece of clothing or a hairstyle per se. I wanted to be a Tumblr girl so bad, and I just wasn't. I wasn't even on Tumblr at the time, but I grew up middle school and high school. I would watch Clothes Encounters, that YouTube channel with Jen Im, and she had a friend, shoot, I forgot her friend's name. Jen Im obviously is still an influencer. The friend, I don't think is. But anyway, I feel like they were like so ahead of their time in the thrifting scene, in the like, for so many trends. They were thrifting before anyone was. They were mixing metals. They were doing those they would always wear their Jeffrey Campbell, I think they were called Litas, and I wanted a pair so bad. I was like 14, so I didn't get them. But I wanted a pair really bad. I thought they looked so cool. It was like this kind of style of alternative, like maybe a little witchy, which like wasn't Clothes Encounters as much, but kind of like leaned that way, like Tumblr, dark lipstick, and these kind of shirts where it was like, this one was from Urban Outfitters, and it was like a muscle tank, and it just had this graphic of whatever this, like galaxy, kind of like hippie, like, I don't know, cultural appropriation version of like yoga or something. But I loved the kind of like hipster Tumblr-y vibes of this style, like really Urban Outfitters. I loved Urban Outfitters when I was in college. I don't know if this will ever come back, but I do just love it. I want like dark lipstick to come back too. I think that was my prime, if I'm being honest. I think I looked best in dark makeup. Let's talk about a makeup trend. This one, guys. Oh, I don't know. I miss this one more than any of the other ones. The hair poof one is close. Under eye eyeliner. And I love makeup now. Like, I really love how people are kind of leaning toward less makeup. We're going more natural. We're doing clean girl. We're not wearing too much. I think it's a great trend to go to, like embracing our natural beauty. I love that. I love that message. I love everything about it. Maybe make people feel more beautiful about their natural beauty. And I don't think that I looked any better than when I did a whole eyeliner thing. And I was not one to do like a thick lower lash line or anything. Just a waterline. Just a waterline of black, really defining the eyes and making them pop. This picture I loved. It made my hair look way redder. I didn't even dye it. I just filtered it. I just loved it. I would only do like, I feel like it was a YouTube tip at the time, like only outline the outer half of your eye to make it look like your eye is bigger or something. I don't even remember like actually the reasoning behind that, but I don't think I've ever looked better. I look back at these pictures and I'm still like, wow, I really popped off with this makeup look. This one, actually, I think all three of these photos that I'm showing, I'm using, what else? The Naked palette, the OG Naked palette. I still have it, actually. It's right in this drawer that's been open this whole time. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I literally have it right here. The only reason I have it right here is because I've been super minimal with makeup, but I have not been able to get rid of this. So I still have it. So maybe I can include this because I miss this era of makeup too, of like these like neutral, glittery shades. I don't use this anymore, guys. I know that's like really bad to use, like really old makeup, because I also have the Naked 3. It's in there too. But I have not been able to get rid of this, nor can I wear it, obviously. But anyway, so I guess Naked, I will include this palette in this. Like a shimmery brownie eyeshadow, I think looked good on everyone. And disregard these faces because I know they're millennial. Okay, it was the time. This was 2014. This was 2013, okay? Let me live, okay? I'm being brave and sharing these on my YouTube. So anyway, I just feel like these, and yes, they're filtered, so obviously I'm gonna pop my eyes out more than what they would be in real life, but I just feel like this, I just loved this era of makeup so much. I loved playing around with these shades and doing like a little smoky eye, using a pencil eyeliner and just smudging it out a little bit. Obviously used a liquid liner on the top, but yeah, I really genuinely think this still looks good and I would wear it now. Okay, the last one is another good one. This is like when you make your own playlist and then you listen to your playlist and you're like, oh, these are all bangers, like why? And then you're like, oh, I made this playlist, like of course there would be bangers on it. All of these are like, oh my god, I love these so much. Infinity scarves. This one I have many pictures with because I was obsessed with this infinity scarf. I got it as a Secret Santa gift from a guy, one of my coworkers at the restaurant I worked at. Kyle, I hope you know what an impact this random infinity scarf, I think from like Meijer or Kohl's or something, has had on my life at this time. What I loved most about infinity scarves in comparison to like when I try to wear scarves now, like a regular scarf, is infinity scarves, you plop it on and go. A regular scarf, if you tie it like the regular way with like the two ends and then like a circle in the middle, you tie it around your head. I do like the way it looks. However, I can't be bothered to mess with the two ends hanging down in the wintertime. You put your coat on, the ends fall everywhere, they fall off in the wind, they get blown back behind you, or like you take your purse off and the end of the scarf comes with it, or like they're not even at the bottom and then like you like choke yourself if you like pull on one too tight. Scarves are like really weirdly high maintenance, and an infinity scarf, you don't have to deal with any of that. You can just put it on and go. You don't have to worry about it. This one I literally wore everywhere. I would wear it to house parties when I was in college along with a coat. I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to take my coat and stash it somewhere. And did I get my coat puked on once for leaving it somewhere? Yes. But I was warm at least. Well, I wasn't warm because I didn't wear it on the way home, obviously, after I figured out someone had puked on it, but that's a story for another day. Like the ease and the functionality of them. It's rare that you find cute and, I'm not saying they're cute now, but at the time, cute and also really, really functional items of clothing. So just from the practicality standpoint, this one slays. So, and in this picture, I was not going to show you my friends, I zoomed way in, but this is a picture of 7 girls and 4 of them are wearing infinity scarves. So more than half of them are. It was not just me. That was like a big deal in 2015. So, and that's all I have. Those 5. I want to hear from you guys if you guys are millennials, even if you're younger, I don't care. If you've seen stuff in the past from any decade that you wish would come back into style, I'd love to hear about it. And if you think that I'm a cringe millennial, you can comment just like, please keep it nice. I'm very sensitive. I hope I find a community out there of people that are maybe similar in my age who wore some of these and can also relate to how I miss them. And I don't want to go back, but I would like these trends to maybe make their return eventually. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you would like. I make fashion content and thrifting content, and I'd love if you stick around. So I'll see you in my next one. All right, bye.